Today's book of the day is The Bourne Ultimatum by Robert Ludlum. It is very long and complicated and sort of resembles the movie because there's a character named Jason Bourne. It has at least 7... You know what? I'm gonna get a different book of the day. Today's new book of the day is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. They recently made a movie about Anna Karenina with Keira Knightley and Jude Law, I think. And I'm really curious to see how they did it because when I was reading this for school last year, I saw a movie poster. It had Sean Bean in it, and the tagline was, "A timeless love story. In a world of power and privilege, one woman dares to follow her heart." Did they even read this book? So if you're the kind of person who likes 800-page Russian novels, I highly recommend it. If you're the kind of person who doesn't like 800-page Russian novels, I kind of still recommend it, but you might have trouble getting through it. On a completely different note, I recently acquired a whole stack of Star Wars books from my housemate because she has so many books that she doesn't have any place to put them and is not allowed to buy any more books, so every new book that she buys is going to be on Kindle. That magical device. It's so small and slim and can fit in a backpack or purse, but it can hold thousands and thousands of pages of books. So by now you may be wondering, why are books so wonderful and why does this crazy person care so much, except for the fact that she's probably crazy? Reading teaches you to think bigger ideas. Reading allows you to interact with people who've been dead for eons and eons. Reading is a window into the soul. When you read novels, you get to see things from a different person's perspective. You get to be inside someone else's head. If you let it, it can teach you to be more empathetic and understanding of other people, because through this book, you've experienced something that you've never experienced before and will never experience again. Reading can teach you to understand people who are unlike anyone you've ever met, and that's really important because someday you might meet someone like that. And you might be able to relate to them better because you read this book that changed your mind and changed the way that you saw the world. That's the most important thing, because relationships are more important than anything else. I'm about to graduate from college and that's what everybody's telling me. Relationships, the most important thing. So if you're already convinced that book reading is awesome, we should just go to a bookstore and bask in the bookness. You know what? That's the sad thing about Kindles, is they don't have the book smell. You know how they have those little Christmas tree shaped smelly things that they put in cars? Well, they should have one for books. I mean, you can't just hang a new book from your rearview mirror. I mean, I feel like that would be kind of dangerous, and driving is dangerous enough as it is. Have you ever tried to make a left turn in LA? It's a potential near-death experience every time. You know what else is a potential near-death experience? Biking in parking lots. Well, maybe not death. Maybe like dismemberment. Have you ever seen that pie chart that goes around online? It's what would happen if I got a lightsaber, and there's like this little sliver for join the Jedi Academy, and most of it is immediate and accidental dismemberment. Yeah. How did I get here? Oh yeah. Book smell. Did you know that smell is the most powerful summoner of memories? I mean, have you ever been like, that smells like grandma? Or, it smells like Japan. I was really sad when these guys stopped smelling like Japan. Did you know that kangaroo rats have these filters in their nose that suck out all of the moisture so that they can go their entire lives without ever taking a drink of water? They also have 2 other special functioning organs that allow them to go their entire lives without water. Well, that's all for tonight. Go smell some books.